Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So as I'm sure you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. It's actually something I've been wanting to do for quite some time, but I just for some reason I've never gotten around to it. Not this specific style of video, but taking a trip down memory lane and maybe reviewing and messing with some old footage from way back when. So as I'm sure you can tell by the title, today we are going to be doing a repeat of my first Q&A ever, which was 4 years ago. In fact, I can give you the exact date. One sec. Hi, you guys. Okay, all right. This video went up on February 22nd, 2015. So it has been almost 5 years. I hate that I needed to do the math for that. So I saw a YouTuber named Soph Does Nails do this video, and I guess she found out about this video from another YouTuber, but I thought the concept was really cute, and it reminds me a lot of Billie Eilish's video that is trending right now. I think it's with Vogue? It's not with Vogue. I don't know. Anyway, Billie Eilish has Vanity Fair. I'm pretty sure it's Vanity Fair. But she's done these interviews being asked the same questions after year after year after year of her success. And it's really cool to see kind of how she's changed over the years, and that's only been a year apart, so I'm really intrigued to see how I have changed in the last 4 years. I looked at the clip from the beginning and I already can tell that I'm just like not the same person. So I'm gonna put on my AirPods. There will be a little clip on the bottom of the screen, and basically I'm just gonna go through questions that people asked me 4 years ago. I don't know how serious they are. I doubt they're really that serious, but it's my first Q&A ever. We're just gonna go through those questions and I'm gonna hear my responses from during that time, and then I will re-answer them now. So I think this is gonna be pretty fun. Here we go. Put in my AirPod Pros, you know. Also, if you guys are excited about this video, make sure to throw it a thumbs up. And if you are an OG sub from 4 years ago and you remember seeing this Q&A, comment that down below. I'd be very intrigued to see how many people remember it, because I know some of you guys have been here since the OG days. So comment that down below. I'd be very intrigued, because you guys, man, just taking a scroll, you guys have been through a journey with me. I've had a lot of different ups and downs and changes throughout my channel. So if you have been here the whole time, I appreciate you sticking around. Hi, you guys. Today I'm going to be filming a Q&A for you guys. Hair, hold on. Well, you guys can see it on the screen. That hair, what? Who allowed me? Who allowed me? And the eyeliner? Ooh, and those brows? Girl. I feel like just before we get into the rest of this video, I should probably disclaim this by saying, how old was I? I was 20 or 21 at this time, and I was still very new to YouTube. I think I might have still been working at my job. If not, I had just quit. No, I was definitely still working at the salon. And I was very confused as to who I was as a person. I really put it on for the camera. I still put it on for the camera. Like, I know how to have a personality and be bubbly and stuff, but I really put it on for the camera. In these videos where I was just over the top a lot, I actually related a lot to Billie in her video when she talks about that, and she watches her first clip where she's just like, I don't even know that girl anymore. And I'm watching this and I'm like, who is that? So if I seem obnoxious at any point, just bear with me. You know, I was growing, I was figuring it out. It's learning pains, so. On YouTube and also on Instagram. My delts were jacked. Holy. You should be. It is at JazzyPoo with 3 O's. At JazzyPoo with 3 O's. Okay, relax. It's a good time. We all laugh. And my delts are crazy jacked though. Pizza. Oh wait, pizza. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this Q&A. Russell Nguyen asked, favorite food of all time and what are your future goals in fitness and a career if your career isn't fitness related? So, Russell, my favorite food of all time would probably have to be... What? And career, if your career isn't fitness related. This'll be interesting. My favorite food of all time would probably have to be Chinese food. I can't specify what type of Chinese food. I just know that I like Chinese food a lot. And my future goals in fitness and a career. If I could combine fitness and my career into one, that would be super awesome. Like, it would just be crazy for me to say that I would not love to make YouTube like a full-time job where it just involves me vlogging and talking about what I eat and training people and all of that. So if I could somehow mesh the two together, that would be an absolute dream. All of that. So Stephanie. Oh my God, I like don't take a pause. Okay, so my favorite food of all time was Chinese. That's still sort of true. I would say my favorite food now is Thai food. So definitely in the Asian region, but Thai food by far. But I don't even know if it's Thai food anymore. Can I just say Chipotle? I mean, I feel like I still like Thai food up until maybe like a month ago was literally my favorite food, but I feel like now I've been eating a lot of Chipotle. So just Latin food, Caribbean food. Even though Chipotle is Americanized Mexican food, we're gonna go with Chipotle. As far as my career goals, so obviously a lot has changed since this time. YouTube is now my full-time career, and I have actually basically done exactly what I wanted to do, but in a little bit of a different way. I said that if there was a way that I could make YouTube my full-time job, which I've done, and if I could make, I think at this time I was making like $300 or $400 a month in YouTube ad revenue. So I think maybe at this time it felt like it was just so far away, but I ended up leaving my job shortly after this. And then as far, yeah, so for career-wise now, I basically did that when I built Fierce with Omar, except I'm not necessarily the one training people. Omar is the one training people, and I'm kind of like the rooter on her, and like, let's do this together, and we're in this together, and helping answer basic and generic questions and stuff. But I was basically able to do that. I would say my future goals now and my career goals are just to basically create and launch a few successful businesses. Built Fierce has been the first one. We already have 1,000 members on there, and that has been mind-blowing because it's been like 2 or 3 days since we launched, and that's been just incredible to see. And then I have two other businesses that are in the works right now. So basically just continuing to be successful on YouTube and do whatever it is that I do on this platform, and to just grow my other networks and streams. I love streaming on Twitch. I want to launch my other businesses. I hope that those can be successful as well. So I love having a career in fitness, but also having a career outside of fitness, which I've in ways been able to do. So that's kind of accurate.
Alice Hugh asked, quick question, how tall are you? So I'm actually the same height as Nikki. We are 5'3".
I'm cringing.
5'1" yet. I mean, I just say 5'1" now because it's much easier that way.
What?
But yeah,
I'm actually the same height as Nikki. We're both 5 3/4. Way to have self-identification, Jazmine. You are your own person, believe it or not. At this time, Nikki and I were just becoming friends, and as I forget, as Nikki forgets, as Nikki and I both try to forget, I was a huge fan of Nikki's. Like, once upon a time, I was obsessed with her, and this must have been right around the time that we started just being friends, so I had to like find any way to include that up. How tall am I? Me and Nikki are the same height, 5 3/4. Like, okay, all right, buddy, relax. So, okay, yeah, I'm still 5 3/4. I just say 5'1" now, what the f***? Let's continue.
Fan4T1K said, man bun or not? Man bun, yes.
Okay. Man bun, yes or no? I feel like man buns have been shunned from society at this point. I'm pretty sure at this time I also had a huge crush on Omar. No, I definitely had to have a huge crush on him, and he had long hair, so I was like, ooh, maybe if I say man buns, then it's gonna like spark interest, and I'll be like, did she say something about man buns? He doesn't even wear a man bun. Like, I don't even know what I thought that was gonna get me. As far as the question now, I mean, I don't care. Wear your hair however you want. It's 2019, we do what we want, we identify how we want, we are who we want to be. So if that means that your, trait of look is words, man bun, do it. Let's move on.
Medasco143 asked me, who are your overall biggest inspirations in life, not necessarily people in the fitness industry, although if you aspire to someone within the industry, include them. For me, my biggest inspirations, I really take that question to heart, and the 3 people that, inspire me and impact my life would have to be my mom, my brother, and my aunt. My mom was a huge part of my life, and to this day she'll always be one of the most important people in my life. They're just 3 incredible people that I so heavily aspire to pick up traits from. My mom, I want her wisdom and her strength and her independence. My brother, I want his intelligence, his quick thinking, his success, and my aunt, I want her heart. She has one of the biggest hearts that I know.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky enough to say that those people are still my 3 biggest inspirations, but I would say now with some of the goals, like I would say they're more like the biggest like loves in my life. And by far, my brother is hands down one of the most inspiring people in my life. He has pushed me and driven me to no end. You guys have no idea. I would not be where I'm at right now if it weren't for him. His work ethic, his morals, the way that he has always taken me under his wing is like, I'm lucky to have him, and I wish everybody had someone like my brother in their life because he's just one of the greatest people that I know. My mom and my aunt, absolutely. I mean, I think I say my mom just automatically because she had a huge impact in my life, and I miss her always, and I miss her love. And, you know, we had our ups and downs, but she taught me a lot about just the type of person that I wanted to be as I got older. And my aunt definitely does have a huge heart. I feel like this is still pretty accurate. Yeah.
Jorge B asked, what's your ethnicity? I get this question all the time. I'm gonna give you guys a second to guess. No, I'm not Persian or Middle Eastern. That's like what everybody else says.
Wait.
I'm Puerto Rican, Salvadorian, and like a smidgen of Italian. I'm like a little Hispanic mutt, basically.
Did I just say I'm gonna give you a second to guess? No, I'm not Persian. Okay, Jazz. At this time, Shiva and I were best friends, and I feel like when her and I were always hanging out, and I had my nose piercing and I had the full black hair, people always thought that I was Middle Eastern, and they would speak to me in Farsi. Her family would always tell me it, and then just other people would always tell me. I still actually get it a lot here because of my name and my looks. So yeah, it's just funny that I did that, because I'm like, okay, Jazz, okay. This whole video, I'm just like, relax. It's not that serious. Believe it or not, I am still Puerto Rican, Salvadorian, and Italian, but since then I've taken a 23andMe DNA test, and turns out I'm like Spanish and like 10% West African, and that's pretty much it, honestly. Peruvian. I am just a bunch of Latin things, and apparently I'm 0.01% British, so watch out, Queen of England. Your girl's coming through. Just kidding. She's the cutest person I've ever seen. All right, let's continue.
Caitlin Michelle asked, what's your favorite brand of fitness clothing, like Nike or lower key ones like Gymshark?
Let me guess before I even say it. I probably loved Gymshark.
Funny thing you asked that, Caitlin, because those are both my favorite fitness clothing companies. I love the fit of Nike clothing.
Those are both my favorite fitness clothing companies.
Money on high-end gym clothes, it's gonna be Nike. And I still haven't bought Lululemon, but I could tell that I'm probably gonna fall in love with them when I actually
It's funny that I'm saying this because I don't think I ever bought any Nike clothing. I probably had Nike shoes for sure, but I don't think I had any Nike clothing. Because I then go on to say I still haven't bought Lululemon, meaning Lululemon is just as expensive as Nike. So there's probably no chance that I was able to afford Nike.
And I wouldn't even consider Gymshark like a lower brand, because their stuff is pretty pricey as well, but it's really great material and the designs are great. So Gymshark is definitely one of my next favorite apparel clothing. It is the bomb, and I love it.
So, to answer this question now, great question, love it. My favorite fitness brand clothing companies right now, I have a few, but I would say my number one favorite is probably, for like affordability, JoyLab at Target. They have so many cute clothes, and they're so cheap, and the material is so good. I mean, they're cheap in comparison to Lululemon or any other high-end retailer. It's like 20, 30 bucks for an average piece. And then I really love this company called Flex Fit. It's a company that was started by one of my followers, and she was like, hey, just started my company, can I send you some stuff? And they've consistently sent me stuff like every season, I would say, and their stuff is really nice. Anytime my friends put on their clothes, they're like, wow, this is kind of the bomb. So yeah, I definitely love them, and of course I love Ect and a lot of other online retailers. ASOS has really good stuff. I buy gym clothes from everywhere. But Lululemon, why did I not even say Lululemon? Lululemon, I'm literally wearing Lululemon leggings right now. Still hands down. Oh, I just gave myself away. Party on top, comfy on the bottom. Okay.
Without even picking a specific person, a couple of you guys have been asking what happened to my previous relationship, or am I still in a relationship, am I single? Without getting into too much detail, yes, I am single.
Oh my god, okay.
Relationship, am I single? Without getting into too much detail, yes, I am single. We're gonna move on.
Whoa! I didn't even finish saying the word. Yes, I am single. I just said, yes, I am single. Moving on to the next question. Okay, this is tea. I was so afraid to like dive into anything about my personal life or anything that would be deemed as drama, because I was so new to YouTube that I was like, do I talk about the fact that my ex-boyfriend cheated on me? I don't know. So I just put up a video a few days ago talking about my experience being cheated on, and I say that he was the first boyfriend that I had ever showed on social media. And it was not Omar. It actually really bothered me when you guys were like, oh, this is totally about Omar, it's so obvious. Because I was like, is it? I didn't know that Omar was British and very tiny with blonde hair. I really did not know until now. So no, it's not Omar, and it's no one from the Gymshark team. Like, some people were also guessing that too because he said he was British. But okay, to answer that question now, am I single? Am I dating anyone? Am I whatever? I would say that right now, things changed in the last like month. I wouldn't say I am in a relationship, but I am definitely exclusively seeing somebody, and I'm being really private about it, sort of. I talk about it on Twitch sometimes because he's always there, but yeah, I don't see it being public for a while just because I want to just experience this and not have it be like this whole social media thing, because there is this weird sense of pressure now when I do start disclosing that type of information. So, and not that you guys do anything, it's just me putting pressure on myself in the new relationship, and I don't want to taint that or mess that up in any way. So, not in a relationship, we're both moving towards that direction. It's just me saying like, okay, soon. Commitment scares me, but I do really like him, and I think he is a special one. Okay, moving on.
On to Instagram questions. Tim Thibodeau asked, are you going to the Arnold? Please respond. Hopefully, yes. I'm not totally sure. I'm hoping so. If so, we've got to meet up, boy. We got to hang out.
Oh my God.
At D Street asked, what do you consider one of the most important things you've learned since starting your fitness journey? The one thing that I'd say I've learned is that you have to be extremely patient with this. The results are not going to come overnight.
True.
You're going to get frustrated. You're going to want to give up when you're not seeing exactly what you want to see in 2
Yep.
weeks' time or 4 weeks' time or even a year's time. But it just involves a lot of patience, and you can't just expect results with, you know, like a half-ass mindset. So basically just being really patient and being really passionate.
Yeah, I don't think that I would change my answer from what that was. I still stand by all of those things, and I'm surprised to say that at that time I said that, because I actually looked really great at that time. Not that it had anything to do with that, but I could tell by the way I think I know myself pretty well, and I could tell by the way I was talking about it, I was kind of pepping myself up, and I vaguely remember filming this. I don't remember these questions at all, but yeah, I could see that. I still stand by that. Okay, that was the final question. All right, so final takeaways from this video. A lot's changed. I was cringing a lot throughout this video. And again, I don't mean to be so hard on myself. I just know how different things were for me back then, what my self-esteem was like back then, the way that I viewed myself and others back then. It was just, it was young, it was naive, and again, it's all important to have gone through, but now, a few years later, I can look back at that and be like, what are you doing? Just be yourself. Like, why are you putting on this front? Why are you talking in the voice that you're talking in? Why are you answering the way that you're answering? I wish that I would have been a little bit more comfortable and confident, but that all came with time. Your girl feels great now. But yeah, if you guys would want me to do like a more personal Q&A, because I do know this one was very fitness related, that is what my channel started as, and this was like probably my 12th video ever. If you guys want to see that, make sure to comment that down below, because I'm sure there's a more personal Q&A somewhere down there. I just looked for my first Q&A ever, and that was it. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this Q&A, but 4 years later, time capsule style video. But yeah, make sure to throw this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I have a bunch of fun videos planned for December and just preparing for the new year and stuff. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Besitos, bye.